We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Polar Bears and the St. Louis Cardinals. Now, if you love good pitching, this one's for you. First pitch is coming up. Tate Woodruff, a Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Ready now, Brian Ballou. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. McCall is after it. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Next will be the designated hitter, Omar Acevedo, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here comes the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming on. Lays out, and he's got it. A great play for route number 2.
That is first. The left fielder, Jeremy.
Settling in now, Jeremy Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
That one's in there on the black, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Called strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, and that will break the seal early here. It's quickly 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Striding in, Ricky Marchant, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage, so he's up there doing a lot of damage.
A ball and no strikes. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. On to the bottom of the first, Syracuse leads this one 1-0. Peter Wada, series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt, and one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
So coming to the plate, Mike Lyles. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Mike Lyles.
Now here's the pitch. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate, Anderson Tejeda. Bounced weakly near the plate. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Hunter Bishop will be next. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, Hunter Bishop.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Hunter Bishop. He carries the 8th best batting average in the National League entering play.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 11 for him on the season, and the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Well, his offense spotted him a run in the top of the inning, and he just gave it right back. That's what happens when you plant one in a hitter's wheelhouse. Sent out of here in a hurry.
So now to the plate, Pablo Francisco, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s, a dozen home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. A ball and a strike.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Second inning coming up, all even at 1 apiece. So striding forward now, George Herring, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
First pitch coming, here it is. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, George Edler, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 delivery, skied into straightaway right. Lutz will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Batting 7, the third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
At the plate, Reese Hines. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, that's away.
Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0 home. And a good swing there, as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. set to get his evening at the plate started. Pedro Ortiz batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first two pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
The 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Robbie McCall, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. On to first, and there were two down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Tristan Lutz. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch on its way. And that's taken for strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
There's a drive out toward the gap in left center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he is into second with a two-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least two bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the outfielders were going to be able to keep him at second, which they did.
Stepping up to the plate, Frank Caudill. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. And they'll apply the tag, and he is cooked at home. Cards leave one. We've played 2 full innings, and we are tied 1-1. Into the box, Juan Trevino, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well. Lifted in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Ready for another chance? Brian Ballou. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here it comes.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
1 out, nobody on. Hard liner to center field. Bishop is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Omar Acevedo.
Stepping up now, Omar Acevedo. First delivery to him on the way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
The 1-0. Line hard to the left side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 pitch. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses, so it's a full count. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Greg Jones.
The 3rd baseman, Greg.
And now pitch on the way.
Jones.
A 1 pitch on its way. Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East. Striding in once again, Mike. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, Anderson Tejeda. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Didn't miss by much there, but it's just a bit high. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Two and two.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
The 3-2 pitch. Inside with the fastball, and he works the base on ball.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Standing in, Hunter Bishop. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. From the stretch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Bishop, a California-born ball player. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
The 1-1. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Stepping in now, Pablo Francisco. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Tejeda on second, Bishop at first, 2 out in the inning. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. In now, Jeremy Pitts.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Even at 2-2. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Ricky Marchand, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
The 1-0 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Bottom of the inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Pedro Ortiz.
The first baseman, Pedro Ortiz.
The pitch. I tried to hold back on that pitch outside, but went around for strike 1. Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Oh, man, definitely need to take another look at that one. This was straight over his head, and that's such a tough play because he really can't see it very well as he's going back. He picks it up at the last minute and makes a ridiculous diving grab. That was insane.
Stepping in, Robbie McCall. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Popped him up. Ballou backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The right fielder,
Digging in now, Tristan Lutz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Count is 1-2 now. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1.
Leading off for the Polar Bears, the first baseman, George Edler.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward right center. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Outside of home runs, nothing fires me up more than watching a good baseball player drive the ball to the opposite field. Talking about hitting the inside half of the baseball, that's exactly what happened right there. And when we say inside half of the baseball, imagine the ball coming to a complete stop halfway between home plate and the pitcher's mound, and then cutting that baseball in half and highlighting the inside half. That's where you're trying to take the knob of your bat or the hands to that spot and carve the inside half of the baseball with power.
Here it comes, 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Miles ranges deep into the corner to make the catch for the first down. Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. He's set, and the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The catcher, number 1, Juan Trevino.
So now to the plate, Juan Trevino, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Lutz will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out. So striding in, Brian Ballou. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with two gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. To the plate now, Omar Acevedo, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. The 0-1 offering.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So digging in now, Frank Caudill. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Broadway is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third
So
baseman,
stepping in, Greg Jones. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, this isn't his more accomplished side. As a general rule, he's a much better hitter from the right side, but they're looking for him to come through here, swinging the bat left-handed.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
next to the Cardinals.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Mike Lyles. First offering on its way.
Oh. 1-0.
Now the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Now in the box, Jeremy Pitts.
For Syracuse, the left fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
Drilled down the line. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Standing in now, Ricky Marchand, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here comes the 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
And that is through into left field, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, a risky send right there, D-Row. With no outs, you're going to send that runner from second on that ball hit.
Yeah, that's why they game plan, Dan. Bunch of meetings, whether it be hitting, pitching. Looks like the third base coach was on top of it. He was aggressive, and it paid off.
Throw over to first. Runner back safely. At the plate now, George Herring, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home. The count now at 2-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. A runner at first with no outs here. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here now the 2-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Runner.
And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And boy, even a pitch out can't slow him down. He's in there at second base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
This one's flared toward left center. In comes the left fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They've tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Barton Zahorik takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Barton Zahorik.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hines, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. First and second now, 1 man out. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Zahorik rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around them?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Quentin Broadway. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Polar Bears lead it 2-1. Standing in, Anderson Tejeda, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shortstop, Anderson Tejeda.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Fouled off. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently sits 3rd in the AL in that category. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Bishop. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half. Fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Fouled away. The payoff pitch one more time. Popped up. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Pablo Francisco. First pitch of the at-bat. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And it's fouled away. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're down 2-1. Striding into the box, Juan Trevino. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. Here it comes. 1-2 now. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Into the box now, Brian Ballou, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground is short. He's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
And that's what speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Striding forward now is the DH, Omar Acevedo. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
He's going.
And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
That's not an easy thing to do, steal third base, especially off a catcher like this that has a good throwing arm.
The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the insurance run comes across to score from third.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
Jeremy Pitts will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
And a 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Syracuse is out in front, 3-1. Last half of the 7th here, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Pedro Ortiz.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he looks at one in there, 1 and 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
Full count now, 3 and 2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tied run to the plate.
And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left to board, but he cannot lose this one. Eli Granger takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Robbie McCall will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. Has a look, now the pitch. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. A 1-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Herring is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first out. Into the box now, Tristan Lutz. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. 8th inning coming up. The Polar Bears on top 3-1. Derek Grossman has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, Ricky Marchand, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First delivery to him on the way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Into the box, George Herring. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Miles will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Digging in and looking for more, George Edler. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner will get back standing. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a pickoff play at second and the runner back safely. Full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Now at the plate, Reese Hines. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch.
0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. 3-2 now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. Here's the 3-2. High in the air out to center field. Bishop is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Stepping in, Quentin Broadway. First pitch on its way. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. The next 0-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the payoff pitch home. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Tejeda is there, and the side is retired. Lawrence Chamberlain is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Lawrence Chamberlain.
Leading off the inning, Frank Caudill, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Frank Cardinals.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul. The 0-2 home. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
To the plate now, Greg Jones. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Mike Lyles. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Line hard, but foul. The 1-2.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Anderson Tejeda would be next. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Stepping into the box, Anderson Tejeda. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First offering on its way, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1 strike.
to 2-2 now. Ground ball left side. Fielded cleanly. And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. One left for the Cardinals. Score holds. It's 3-1. Chris Ramirez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. All set to start the ninth in this one. And next to hit is the catcher, Juan Trevino. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ramirez, 33 years old. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2020 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
2 balls and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 2-1 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Brian Ballou. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
I'm no pitching coach, but it doesn't look like he's finishing his pitches here. That misses high, ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on the base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
3-2 pitch. High and deep to right center. Long run for the right fielder. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base pass, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
A dive, but he's back. At the plate now, Omar Acevedo. He swings and grounds it to short. Scooped up, throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jeremy hits, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First offering on its way. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he delivers with 2 outs in the ninth. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and that'll build the lead up to 3 here in the top of the ninth. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. The Polar Bears lead this one 4-1. Frank Lopez is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth. At the plate, Hunter Bishop. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the 1-0. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Still 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Pablo Francisco. First pitch on its way. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
Oh, 2 count. Here's the pitch. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Now to the plate, Pedro Ortiz, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Count now, a ball and a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, and the Polar Bears have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Polar Bears with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Peter Wada earns win number 7 on the season. Frank Lopez records the save, his 23rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 4 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For St. Louis, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout, 45,529. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us. Please drive home safely.
1.